Okay, we are ready when you are, Mayor.
All right, this is Mayor Purcell. I am convening this special session of the Hayden City Council on September 16th, 2022. Abby, could you please give a roll call?
Council President Roeder,
Present.
Councilmember DePriest, Councilmember Satterfield,
Yes.
and Councilmember White is absent. We do have a quorum.
All right, at this point, Abby, can you provide us with any information that we need for this particular meeting, or Fonda?
I was going to say I would defer to our legal counsel, Fonda. She's here, and she can provide that information.
Sure. Thank you, Abby. So as indicated in the meetings previously, when you adopted...
Oh, okay.
Hold on, we'll move the...
We're going to move you.
As indicated previously in the meetings, when you adopted the ballot language for the base budget increase, it was stated that the ballot language would come back to the city as a proof from the county elections office, and we could also utilize the Idaho State Tax Commission to verify that language as well. In that process, which is all part of how this works, the highlighted language, well, you have two different things in front of you. You have a memo with highlighted language that matches directly the sample ballot that you have in front of you with some red language that's been stricken, so that's exactly the same. It was recommended that that portion of the language be stricken just so there isn't any confusion in the future that could prevent you from increasing that base budget amount. So that is the reason, just again, further clarity. And as we put many eyes and sometimes eyes on things like this from people who haven't been intimately involved, there's just different viewpoints that come to the surface. It's been blessed by the Idaho State Tax Commission and recommended to delete this highlighted language on the ballot proof and send it back to the elections office. Any questions?
Yes, so it is just a deletion and there is no other insertion in its place?
Correct.
Can you read the deletion, please?
Yes, I can. So I will read the sentence that the deletion is in. So it says, shall the City Council of the City of Hayden, Kootenai County, Idaho, be authorized and empowered to increase the base budget from property tax revenues from $1,840,019 to $2,384,862, a difference of $543,843 as permitted by law in section 63-8021G Idaho Code, commencing with the fiscal year beginning October 1st, 2023. So the next line was in the ballot. And becoming the new base budget amount for every fiscal year thereafter. Then it goes on to say, to provide for the law enforcement needs of the City of Hayden, Kootenai County, Idaho. The portion of that sentence that is suggested to be stricken is, and becoming the new base budget amount for every fiscal year thereafter.
Okay, thank you.
I have a question, unless, Roger, do you have anything you wanted to ask?
No, I don't have any.
Okay. I just want to make sure that,
Now I can't hear the mayor. Barely.
It's actually
Oh,
Council President Roeder. Wrong phone. Sorry, they look alike.
I'm actually going to move it over here so it's
this is kind of a phony situation.
It is.
No,
Phony, ha ha ha.
hey, up early. I'd like to make sure that what this does is that it doesn't increase the base budget for 1 year. In other words, what we were concerned about is being locked into a certain number for years to come. And so therefore this change has occurred to make sure we could take our 3% plus our new construction, plus whatever else deemed would be necessary to increase our base budget.
That is correct.
So that's the reason for the striking of this. So again, bear with me, $543,843. That increase is in essence permanent though.
That is correct.
That's correct.
Yeah, so I just want to be clear on it doesn't affect that at all. And that's the only question I have.
And Council President Roder, just to clarify, and that is only if the ballot passes.
Well, I understand that. Thank you.
Okay.
I have the lack of sleep, but I got that one.
Okay. So is there any further discussion? I'd be happy to entertain a motion at this point.
Okay, I would make the motion that we amend the ballot language for base budget increase. Are we doing both of them at the same time?
Let's do them separate.
Yes.
Do the
Separate,
ballot
okay,
language
so-
first and then amend the ordinance language after that.
Okay, so what I just said, is that adequate?
Yes,
Okay,
as presented. I don't know if you said as presented. Amend the ballot language.
Yes,
motion. Okay.
yeah, amend the ballot language for base budget increase.
Can you go ask Sean to bring in the ordinance?
Sorry, go ahead.
Ed, did you hear that?
further?
But I believe I did hear.
Here, I'll move the phone down. We're going to do musical phones now.
Did you want to repeat your motion?
Okay, so I'm making the motion that we amend the ballot language for base budget increase.
Correct. As presented in the
I'll
memorandum.
second it. We don't have one.
As presented?
Yes,
Okay.
as presented, yes.
Is there any further discussion? Roll call vote, please, Abby.
Councilmember Roder?
Yes.
President Roder, excuse me.
Yes.
Councilmember DePriest?
Yes.
And Councilmember Satterfield?
Yes.
And then Mayor, so the next item is the ordinance, and we'll still need the two motions. So I can read that motion for you to suspend the rules like you normally do if you would like since you are not here.
If you would please read that for me, I'd appreciate it.
Okay. Can I take a moment to go grab that? Thanks.
Yes.
You can read it by title. Just in light of the fact that the mayor is remote, you will entertain a motion for and then read it by.
Okay. Okay, in light of the fact that the mayor is remote currently, we would entertain a motion to read the ordinance by title only, to suspend the rule of reading in full on 3 separate dates, and to approve the first reading.
I'll make that motion.
Okay.
And I'll second. Thanks.
Thank you, Sandy.
Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, roll call vote, please, Abby.
All right. Councilmember Satterfield,
Yes.
Councilmember DePriest, and Council President Roder.
Yes.
All right, and in light of the mayor's remote participation, I will read the ordinance title. An ordinance of the City of Hayden, Idaho, calling for a base budget increase election to be held for the purpose of submitting to the qualified electors of the City of Hayden, Idaho, a proposition for the increase of the budget beyond 3% and a levy of a tax to fund such base budget increase.
And say, and this will be the amended base budget election, City of Hayden ordinance.
Thank you. Do you want me to say that?
No, I said it.
Thank you.
Entertain a motion to that.
We'll entertain a motion to approve the ordinance. We will entertain a motion that the ordinance be adopted on having its passed on its having passed its first reading by title only, and that it be published by summary incorporating the title of the core of the summary upon passage.
So moved.
Second.
Is there any further discussion? Hearing none. Roll call vote, please, Abby.
Councilmember Roder,
Yes.
Councilmember DePriest,
Yes.
and Councilmember Satterfield.
Yes.
Motion passes. Do we have any further business of this special session?
There's nothing on the agenda other than adjournment.
I motion
Can I
that
hear a
we
motion to
adjourn.
adjourn?
Second.
We stand adjourned.
All right.
Thank you all. All right.
Thank